Hey guys, this is Mark here from pixelfiendtech.com, and today we are going to be covering Nikon's recent announcement for the D5300. Okay, so currently I own and I'm filming this on the D5200, which I should be reviewing soon, by the way. So we are expecting to see this D5300 coming out very soon, but Nikon has spoken about it and released specs, stuff like that, so we know what is going to be in this camera. So I'm hopefully going to be posting an article on our website pixelfiendtech.com very soon, and once that is out, I will put the link at the top of the description for you to see more about this camera and a more in-depth description with pictures, so on. So if you want to hear more, please check that out. Okay, so first up, the price. This camera is expected to run for about $799, body only, and in the mid 800s for a kit, depending on what lens you get, of course. So this is going to be a 24.2 DX CMOS sensor. Now the D5200 has a 24.1 megapixel sensor, so as for the megapixels there's barely any difference, but this D5300 has no low pass filter, which is very similar to the D7100, which would suggest that with the same megapixels and that no low pass filter, there's a very high chance that Nikon are actually using the same sensor in the D5300 and the 7100. So if you're looking for pictures similar to the 7100 but it's slightly out of your price range, then certainly the D5300 could be the way forward. So we should get very sharp and very colourful images from that sensor, so I would certainly look forward to testing that out if I get the chance. So we are keeping the famous feature of the 5000 series, so we will have that 3.2-inch vari-angle screen. Now sadly this is still not a touch screen. That was something I really wanted to see from Nikon. It's something Canon have, and it's something that I definitely enjoy about Canon cameras. I would really love to see this in the Nikon cameras, and I do think it is coming very soon. This is the first Nikon camera to have built-in Wi-Fi, and along with that you get GPS. So before, Nikon cameras could have Wi-Fi, but you had to get this little box thing, shove it in the side of your camera, and that would give you Wi-Fi, but now that is built into the camera, so that is definitely a handy feature for sharing straight away. Next up, we have a 5 frames per second burst mode, which is again the same as the D5200. Sorry, the D5200. I'm getting mixed up with the names here. We have one SD card slot, again the same as the D5200. Usually higher end cameras will have more than that, but this D5300 only has one, so you may want to get a higher capacity card if you're taking a lot of photos, especially with that 24.2 megapixel sensor, because that can the files from those images can certainly be quite large. Next up we have 39 AF points, which is very good, but again very similar to the 5200, though it should still perform extremely well, as the 5200 is certainly a very good camera from Nikon, and I've certainly enjoyed having it over the past few months. We will have a stereo microphone, though of course a lot of people, when they are recording things, generally use the mic input, which this camera also has, but if you do not have access to a microphone, it does have stereo microphones, so that should be good for audio. Obviously not as good as a dedicated microphone, but good enough. Next up we have 1080p video but 60 frames per second, which is very good. It's better than most Nikon cameras, and that basically means you get very smooth video, and you can easily slow it down for slow motion video clips and things like that. So 60 frames per second at Full HD. I believe it used to only be 60 frames per second at 720p, but now you can do it at 1080p, so that is certainly a very nice feature to see. This camera will come in black, red and grey if you're interested in the different colours. I believe they've scrapped that horrible copper colour that they had, the D5200. Personally, I just like black cameras, though if you want to be more creative, then you have those options there, though of course they do still provide that black version, which will be the most popular one undoubtedly. Now, overall, this camera is going to be better than past cameras like the D5200 and of course the D5100, though if you own one of these cameras, I really don't think it's worth the upgrade. It is certainly better, you'll possibly have slightly sharper, more colourful images, and of course you get that Wi-Fi, but it isn't really worth paying the money. The camera you have at the moment is perfectly fine. Now, if you don't have a camera, if this is your first camera, I would certainly recommend it. It's going to be a brilliant choice for beginners. It's not too expensive and it's not one of the cheap cameras. It performs extremely well and it is at a very competitive price. Now, what I would like to say, the most important part about buying a camera when you're a beginner, don't spend all the money on the body. The lens is probably the most important part about your camera. That is what takes the light through and that is what can get you amazing pictures. Though of course the person behind the camera, your knowledge will definitely improve the pictures much more than any equipment can. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to this release of the D5300, then please give this video a like, a share and also subscribe to my channel for more similar content. If you've got any questions about this camera or simply want to leave a comment, just put it in the comment section below or email me at the address in the description. Thank you very much for watching. See you.